Hey guys and welcome. This video is on the plugin More Minecarts. Basically what it lets you do is stick any single block inside a minecart, and you can actually have a blacklist inside the config as well, and as you can see some blocks are actually functional as well. So I've got this little test track here, and basically all I can do is stick a dropper or a dispenser inside this just to show the first example, and when I push it round all I have to do is right click to fill it up. So obviously I'll stick arrows in, and then if I push it round, this block here will actually activate it, being the activator rail. So every time it goes over that, it'll actually shoot an arrow, as you can see. So as you can see, as it goes round, it shoots the arrows. So this can also be done with hoppers and dispensers, so it refills it, which I'll show you in a minute. And it can also be done with droppers, so it will chuck the item instead of shooting it. And obviously if you break it, it drops the item as it normally would. So I'll just quickly show you with a dropper. So just stick it inside my arrow, set it round again, and this time it will drop them instead of shooting them. So as you can see, that works fine as well. So then here's my next example, which is going to be the crafting bench, just to show you that you can actually use this as it goes around. So it's going round and I can right click it. You obviously have to be in a certain range of it, but you can actually ride inside minecarts as well with blocks in, but you have to enable this in the config. So I could actually sit on top of that block if I wished, but I'd probably not have this enabled because it can get a bit stupid. So as you can see, I've just crafted a full set of armor as it's going around the track. So next is this little example here, basically using droppers. So this is possibly an idea for a server. Basically this is an infinite dropper one. So I've got my little circuit here, and it will go round in this circle. Obviously this one's shorter, and then I've got a bigger one on the outside if you wanted to change the time. Then obviously this rail activates the dispenser at the top, which is an infinite dispenser. So every time the current's activated, it will just basically refill the dispenser, and then it will shoot it into the hopper, and as the minecart goes over it will fill the minecart up. So if I place my minecart, put my dispenser or dropper in, and then push it round, you'll see that as it goes over it shoots the diamond out of this little gap. But obviously this is quite often at the moment. If I made a massive track around either the underneath of my world or things like that, I could obviously do it where it'll drop a diamond once an hour and first person comes gets it or whatever. So I think this is a great idea using it. So if I actually break the track, I'll just show you a bit of a longer example. Obviously I haven't condensed mine. You could condense it if you wished, or make it fall through cobwebs and things like that just to slow it down. But here's just my quick example, just because it was easier to make it go all the way around. So I'll place my minecart on, push it, it gets filled up, goes round, goes underground, and then it will go all the way around, and when it gets back it will chuck another diamond at me. So this one roughly takes, I don't know, 20 to 30 seconds, but the best way to do it if you're wanting to do a timed one is probably make a minecart fall through cobwebs, because this really slows it down and you can probably get it condensed into just a few blocks rather than a whole massive thing underground. So basically this just adds loads of features to the minecart. You can have redstone blocks that work as well. There'll be a download link to it in the description below. I hope you guys can come up with some ideas for it, and please remember to rate, subscribe and comment. Cheers guys.